Welcome to 2023. It's officially the third year of the post-office era. And by post-office, I don't mean the place with all the envelopes and the long lines. I mean the era after office buildings. I mean, things have been moving in that direction ever since the internet was invented. I still remember when my dad stopped bringing home a giant briefcase of legal paperwork and started bringing home a single laptop bag instead. I mean, it was the 90s, so that laptop bag was still giant, but looking back, that's when it all started. And of course, over the next 2 decades, we got inventions like high-speed Wi-Fi, cloud storage, and late-night text from your boss. And all these things made it imminent that the 60-year reign of 9-to-5 jobs in cookie-cutter cubicle offices would soon end. And of course, that happened faster than any of us expected, thanks to the cluster we all call 2020. That may have been a wobbly start for some, but now it's 3 years on. Remote work is well and truly entrenched, not only as a viable model, but as a superior one. And the people who really don't get it have already slunk back to their cubicles, leaving the rest of us to get on with it. And maybe that's why these past 365 days have delivered the best results, the best stories, and the best data of the post-office era. And in a second, I'm gonna see how many I can list in 1 minute. This is episode 19 of Out of Office. This series exists for you. I created it because I realized there are millions of people working remotely who have no way to access news, stories, and data that isn't a massive snooze fest. So if you believe the future of work is not in an office, follow this link and I'll send you the least boring remote news of the week every single Thursday. And in 2022, there was tons of it. Let me see how many I can get through in 1 minute. Start the clock. The geographic pay gap reduced by over 13 percentage points, meaning people outside big cities finally started getting paid what they're worth. Remote engineering jobs are sustainably pumping $50 billion into the economy of Nigeria, which experts say could transform them from a developing nation into a world leader. Employment among disabled adults hit a record high. The city of Seattle reported that more people now work from home every day than commute by car, slashing traffic and pollution. Airbnb announced a work from anywhere policy and got 800,000 hits on its career page. Elsewhere, decent remote work policies at Dropbox doubled their application numbers, and at Spotify, they dropped turnover below pre-pandemic levels. Even slowpokes like IBM announced that they've saved $50 million on office costs. And after announcing return to office plans, Apple lost their top machine learning expert to Google. So Amazon and many others quietly canceled their return to office plans. And of course, over at Twitter, remote work was canceled and then uncanceled almost immediately. All of this while every study, including Stanford and the Harvard Business Review, proved conclusively that in this post-office era, productivity is higher and workers are happier because they're regaining an average of 4 hours every single week. Whew. What did I miss, by the way? I know there's more. Drop it in the comments. And what is going to happen this year? Meta just announced that Horizon Workrooms is coming to Zoom and Microsoft Teams, meaning conference calls will soon feel a lot less like the Brady Bunch and more like, actually being in a room together. Apple just announced a new remote collaboration tool called Freeform, which will give teams a limitless virtual whiteboard. And as we covered a couple weeks back, AI tools are maturing so rapidly that a whole lot of common tasks are about to get easier, even creative ones that seemed impossible just a year ago. That's how it goes, right? The stuff that we call the future of work today will be mainstream in a few years. And the smart people don't fight that wave, they ride it. So if you want to be one of them, you've come to the right place, because the future of work is out of office.